It seems like it's time to make an intake video on this one. I'm just seeing a lot of weird stuff. So it was having some powering up issues, but you could look at his carburetors and see green goo that's been on there and they're leaking, and so we're probably going with the carburetor issue on this one. But there's other notable things to note. There's a bolt sitting down there. It's not supposed to be there. It's probably from the cover. No big deal. We have pretty extensive corrosion. Squishing out between the crankcase halves, it shouldn't be silicone. You can see that that's nice and silicone-y. So whoever built this motor used silicone to hold those pieces together, which is not the approved. There it is, some more really obvious. That's not what you're supposed to use. Also, the person that had it apart just saw this and thought it was pretty interesting. If you notice, that's two gaskets right there, and there's no gasket there. So someone said, yeah, they gave us two gaskets, let's put them on both on the same side. No, one of these gaskets should go between this outside and here, and the other one should go there. So they just got it in the wrong place. Gorilla glue and zip ties didn't quite hold that plate on too good. We'll see if we can find some way to bolt it on a little bit better than that. That little linkage right there turns to set your base timing, and it's been a while since I've worked on one of these, and so I'm not quite sure. You actually measure that distance, and we'll measure it to see if that setting's right. But here's mainly what was pretty interesting. As you know, it's been having problems because someone has worn that friggin' idle screw out, and it's way far out. It shouldn't be that far out. This shouldn't be that far out, so this is screwed in a lot further than it needs to be to try to get it to idle. So when you see that with fresh marks on it, you know they've been playing with the base idle because it's not running right. So let's set the idle up some, and maybe that'll solve all the problems. But I guess it didn't, and it doesn't look like it's really been. I can't tell. I just see some marks on the carburetor like they were apart, but I don't see any evidence other than just some marks on the nuts that it's been apart. And I'm sure I'm missing some. If I go back over the video later, I can find out what I missed and laugh. But that's where we are right now. Is we hadn't started up yet. We're gonna start it up and see what's going on with it. But this is just the initial intake video.